Welcome back to the channel. My name is Thomas Fletcher and I'm the host of the LCSW network. If you're new to the channel, please do me a favor by smashing that like button, by subscribing to the channel, and by sharing this video with your social work colleagues and friends. The purpose of this channel is to create a community of hope and support where social workers can come for relevant news, information, and inspiration. Well, welcome back to Self-Care Saturday. Welcome back to week 10 of our 2021 Wellness Challenge. So it's been a great year so far. We've talked about 9 different self-care practices or wellness tools that we can use in our daily lives to take care of ourselves, to prevent burnout, to prevent vicarious traumatization, to prevent secondary traumatic stress that we sometimes experience as social workers, as mental health professionals. So in today's episode, we will be introducing our 10th self-care practice to this series. So in today's episode, I want to talk about the visual arts and how we can use visual arts as one of our self-care practices. So as social workers, we bring so many strengths, so many talents to the profession, to our field, and to our lives. And it's quite easy for all of us, especially we are well into a year of this global pandemic. And as I've talked about in previous episodes, many of us are working well beyond the 40-hour work week. Many of us are working 50 hours a week, 60 hours a week, 70 hours a week, 80 hours a week. We're burning that candle on both ends. And we know that it's not good for us, that it's going to take a toll on us. So again, I just want to invite you, my fellow social workers, to add a new wellness tool, a new self-care practice to your toolbox, and that's the visual arts. So what am I talking about, guys? I'm talking about a variety of different visual arts. For some of you are painters. I know you are. Some of you are sketchers, right? Most of us aren't, though. So for the most of us that are not gifted and talented painter artists or sketch artists, how can we utilize visual arts as a self-care practice or wellness tool? I got the answer, guys. Don't laugh at me. Coloring books. There are so many different type of coloring books out there. And matter of fact, for several years now, they've been marketing adult coloring books for adults. All right, so you don't have to just depend on the coloring books that your kids may be utilizing, which may be Disney Princess or Transformers or I don't know. There are actual adult coloring books. And I have a colleague, shout out to one of my colleagues, his name is Sid. He introduced me to the adult coloring books that are called mandalas. I will leave a link. That's just one type of adult coloring book. But I know for myself, on the occasions when I drop my ego, break out my coloring book, it's so relaxing. It's so relaxing, guys. And we owe it to ourselves to be kind to ourselves, to be compassionate. So let's add that. And of course, for those of us that are more gifted painters, sketch artists, haven't even talked about sculpturing or glass, making glassware. If that's your talent, if that relaxes you, do that, please. Here's another visual art that many of you are really gifted at. That's photography. Photography has been a visual art that I have enjoyed since childhood, and shout out to my parents. When I was in elementary school, they actually shelled out some money for me to go to this after-school program called the Visual Arts Program in Greenwich Village in Manhattan. I used to go there after school when I think went from second grade to maybe fourth or fifth grade, maybe fourth grade. And they actually taught us how to develop our own photography, develop our own film, I should say. I don't do that anymore, but I still enjoy, photography, coming out to places like here and taking photographs of the lake, at sunset, different type of photos. So that's an example of visual arts that we can also participate in and get some enjoyment. So that's our wellness challenge for week 10, visual arts. Who's up for the challenge? Come on, social workers. I know that you are very talented, that there are many talented visual artists in our ranks. So let's not only utilize visual arts for our clients, let's utilize it for our own self-care. What do you say? All right, well, I want to thank you all for watching this video. For all the social workers out there, thank you for the work that you do every day for your clients, for your agency, and for the profession. Please continue to support each other and yourselves. Bye for now.